For many people, waking up is a ritual that starts with an iconic word that almost everyone in the world knows: coffee. It can be short, long, macchiato, strong, double, but the best part about coffee is that at the end of the day, it's coffee. This is the main reason demand is constantly increasing. And if this makes us happy on one side, it worries us on another, because mass waste from single-use plastic pods is rising drastically.
Coffee pods have gained a lot of popularity in recent years for the convenience and the variety that they offer, but with that has grown their negative impact on the environment. Coffee pods, primarily made of plastic, are ending up in our landfills, and you can wrap the earth 10 plus times in little plastic cups. So we really need a better solution.
The coffee industry is becoming more and more aware of the environmental impacts of single-use plastics. Recycling is a step in the right direction, but it's not always feasible and the products don't always go through the recycling chain. This new technology makes a 100% compostable pod using plant-based materials and renewable resources. And afterwards, the pods can be put in a compost bin, broken down, and returned to the earth.
Throughout the years, single coffee pods have earned a bad reputation, and for good reason. Imagine the enormous quantity of plastic and waste. This is not sustainable. And although this is one of the main problems, it's not the only one. Many coffee drinkers avoid pods due to the lack of quality and taste. ICA and GreenPod took this personally, setting a new goal, bringing to the tables of millions of people an excellent coffee that's good for flavor and the earth.
Typically, pasta, flour, rice, coffee. We've always been using plastic. Nowadays, plastic could be a problem. There's two ways out of this. The first one is to go on recycling this kind of plastic. The second one is turn this plastic in a compost. So we need to move from a linear economy to a circular economy. The other idea is, according to different kind of products, use this kind of new kind of plastics, they're called bioplastics, in order to use it just once, and then once you use it, you just throw this in the organic bin, so that will become a compost.
Previously, this technology was only available to large-scale manufacturing, and small local roasters did not have access to this solution. This left small local roasters with no options for compostable pods. GreenPod's mission is to provide access to other small roasters like ourselves to this great technology so they can have their own compostable pods. Our goal at GreenPod is to educate people that this great technology exists. Most people just aren't aware that they can have great single-serve coffee in a sustainable coffee pod.
ICA and GreenPod Coffee Packing are the leaders in this conversation. We want to continue doing our part using technology, ambition, and sustainability to create a great product, encouraging green businesses in the whole world.
Like many Americans, we love our coffee, and we began coffee roasting several years ago. As our business grew, our customers started asking us about offering coffee pods. They were using our whole bean coffee on the weekends and doing great pour-overs, but they needed something more convenient during the week. So we began looking, and we met ICA. They had recently invented and patented a great new compostable pod that was going to hold more coffee and be very fresh, and we were excited to jump on board. We purchased their first machine in a smaller version so that we could offer this to the small batch coffee roaster like ourselves. We were so excited to jump on board. It was exactly the solution that we were looking for.
Invece nel settore della macchina automatica eravamo agli inizi, ognuno faceva quello che credeva meglio, l'importante è affrontare il problema e risolverlo. E così è andata. Ho cominciato con una piccola macchina verticale che in fondo era la prima che veniva fatta in Italia. In Germania c'era qualcuno. E con quella macchina lì ho cominciato a conoscere il mercato che non conoscevo. Ho cominciato a conoscere tante cose che mi erano sconosciute.
The old way of creating coffee pods not only generates an enormous amount of waste, but it's also a waste of time. This was the main insight behind the creation of Gino, new machines capable of delivering an excellent product from the quality point of view and a green perspective.
So our mission is to bring awareness to both the consumer and the small roaster that this green compostable pod technology now exists. It's an option that is accessible to them. They can have a coffee pod that tastes great, that they're proud of. without losing any convenience. It's the perfect convenience with a conscience.
We started GreenPod Coffee Packing so that other small roasters like ourselves would have access to this great technology. Most people are just not aware that it exists, and they don't know that you can have truly great specialty coffee out of a coffee pod that is 100% sustainable.
Sempre la stessa cosa che mi spinge, il voler fare, il voler arrivare, cosa che ho sempre fatto in qualunque attività mi mettessi dietro, sempre così. È forse un modo di pensare, o una malattia, non so, chiamalo come vuoi. Però è sempre stato così fin da quando ero bambino che giocavo lì sulla strada con gli altri. Se io non riuscivo a essere il primo o a vincere non mi andava bene.
Change the world together, one cup at a time.